Welcome to Talmudic Treasures. Today we're learning Nedarim page 36, which discusses a story of a father that wants his children to quickly get to Jerusalem on the holiday of Passover. And he says that I am going to bring this sacrifice, this Paschal lamb, and I'm going to slaughter it for out of all you children, only one of you is going to be able to get it, the one who is able to get to Jerusalem the fastest. So he created a form of a Jerusalem marathon to be able to run as quickly as possible and for the kids to be able to get to the designated location. So you can imagine all of his kids are sprinting forward, and then finally one of the children wins the race, and it says as long as almost imagine diving is the language, that his head and the majority of his body made it to Jerusalem first, so that child will be able to merit the portion of food. And on this, the Talmud says the reality is that he was going to allow him to have this food anyway, and also for his children. And the whole reason why he did what he did with his kids is kedei lezarzan b'mitzvos, to be able to get his children to not just do a good deed and to eventually get to doing a good deed, but he wanted to motivate them to be able to go quickly, to expedite the process of going as fast as possible. And in fact, it tells us another story that there were sons and daughters, and a similar situation took place. And in this case, the girls were able to sprint faster than the boys, and because of that, the girls were considered to be zrizus. They're very, very quick, and the boys not so much. So we see from here the importance of being able to, first of all, be a great role model as a parent. That if you do something which you consider to be important and you model it and you show your child this is something which is important, then they're more likely to follow your footsteps. And you also need, as a parent, to know how to use different strategies and techniques to be able to get your child to be able to accomplish what they want to do, what goals you want for them to accomplish. And in this case, he decided, okay, whoever's going to get there first will win. And this is an important thing that a parent needs to constantly think about, to put themselves in the position of a child. And instead of a child just not enjoying something because, I have to go to Jerusalem, I have to bring a Paschal sacrifice, make it exciting for them. Create strategies and give them opportunities to be excited about what's being done. And therefore, not only will they be excited about physically running, but they'll also be able to enjoy the entire experience more. It'll be elevated. And that's an important message when it comes to, again, parenting, for us to be able to figure out how to be able to motivate our children to be able to do the right thing. So you can have a child that is stubborn in the morning, doesn't want to get up, but if you make it in some type of a contest, make it exciting to say, oh, you know what? I also have to get dressed for work. Oh, you know what? I think you're not so quick. I'm going to get dressed faster. And all of a sudden, the kid gets excited about it, and they're going to be more likely to end up getting dressed faster. Okay, let them win once in a while, or let them win not just once in a while. The point is to be able to constantly think of new ways to be able to motivate your children is a way for them to ultimately get to the goals and to the finish line of what you want them to accomplish.